Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to be setting up our third paycheck budget for the month of February. Hi baby. Good morning. Hey legacy builders, welcome back to the channel. This should be a quick allocations and goals budget video. This should be a fairly easy setup. I'm just adding some decor because I like to encourage myself. This sticker says make yourself better than last year, and I really just like it, that's all. And I want to talk through the process of setting this up because I know it helps me because I'm actually doing my budget and sharing it with you guys so that hopefully you find some inspiration as well. And I know that people have expressed to me that it helps them to understand better how to do their budget and they get inspiration from it. So I'm going to continue. So for paycheck 3, we are going to plan to give an amount of $120. So I'll write that in. And then we always put our giving at the top because that's our faith and that's our belief. So we're going to continue doing that. So our giving expenses go first and our tithe and offering is mixed in there. And next month's bills is again where we keep all of our bill money for the next month. So next month's bills is currently, we're working on March's bills right now. So we're going to put $500 in there. And I have to stick a pin or pause right here because I forgot to show you what is our plan goals for this next week. So we are planning for paycheck on the 18th of February, and that is the week of the 13th through the 19th because I track from Sunday to Saturday. Valentine's Day is Monday, which we're not making a big deal of, but I do have some savings challenges that I would like to put money towards in this third week. Our life insurance policies come out in this week, but that's already put aside in the checking account where they come from. It's separate from our operating account, so we're good there. We paid all of our other bills this month, so the cell phone bill that's normally due on the 18th, we've paid that already. So the only things we have to be concerned about is doing grocery shopping and trying to stick to the food budget, and hopefully have 5 no spend days in this week. So let's see how well we do. All right, so going back to the budget, next month's bills will get $500. And for our savings, our emergency, our emergency fund, we plan on putting $100. Emergency fund, $100. And our purpose funds, again, those are several short-term savings funds that we have. That is $200. And our challenges, we are putting $50 aside for that. Just makes this easier. So if there is any extra money or cash money, we can always put put an extra few dollars towards any of the dollar challenge, whether it's $1, $2, $5, the scratch off savings challenge from Hands and Bands that we're doing. So, but we like to start with at least $50 for this paycheck. And then we're going to pull out cash, and that's $100 normal every single week. And then for groceries or for food, just for food costs, not for household items or anything, we are going to budget $100. And we need to put, what do we need to put? We need to put money into our household digital envelope, and that's $30. So I think that's everything. Our giving, our bills, our savings, our variable, and our envelope. So let me check to make sure I did my pre-planning right. So we are supposed to have $120 for giving, $500 for bills, $100 to the emergency fund, $200 to our short-term savings, $50 to challenges, $100 in cash, $100 for food, and $30 for household, $1,200. So we need an income for this week of $1,200, and our expenses, all of our expenses, should equal $1,200. Since we do a zero-based budget, that means everything that comes in for this paycheck, we're going to give each dollar an assignment. So our total budgeted expenses, $1,200. Our top goal, again, is the emergency fund. And I wrote that so wonky. And the goal is to put $100 aside this paycheck. And when we close out the paycheck, then, or the budget, I'll go ahead and write the new balance there. So to break down what we plan on putting towards our funds, $200. We're going to contribute to our clothing fund, our gifts fund, and Christmas. Hopefully it'll continue like that until maybe November, and then Christmas should be fully funded by November. So $100 will go to Christmas, $75 will go to our gifts fund, and $25 will go to clothing. That should equal 200. 25 plus 75 plus 100. Yep. Okay. So that's the budgeted breakdown for our funds. And then for our cash envelopes, I'll just fill those in quickly because this is just the regular envelopes. We don't have a lot of cash that we use, but I like to make sure we know what the breakdown is for each one. So for my spending is 20, my husband's spending is 20, for eating out is 20, for marriage is 10, for homeschool it's 10, and then household is digital. So household would get $30 transferred digitally. So for our regular physical cash is 100, and for our digital envelope is 30. Okay, that's the planned amount. We don't have any plans for investing this paycheck, but we are doing the Mommy Traders $2 a day investing challenge. So what I believe is going to happen is either we take from our cushion, or we see if there's any money left over at the end of this week that we can put towards that. And I'm hoping to catch up because this is for week 3 and we haven't put anything in there yet. So I'm going to play catch up when we close out this paycheck, so we can go ahead and put some money towards that so we can invest it at the end of this month or maybe next month. So I'm excited about that. So even though, and then we don't have debt. I've been saying that for the last 2 paychecks, but we don't have debt. We just have to build up our savings and to put money towards investing so we can plan for a stronger future. So we're still going to continue with $100 a week towards the emergency fund. And once we hit our goal, that same $100 will be going towards investing, and we might even be able to squeeze out more because I'm working on revamping our budget a little bit so we can start putting more towards the future. Okay, so that is our paycheck budget number 3, and we do have some goals. So the number 1 goal is to stick to the food budget because that's where we could have extra money to put towards our investment challenge. Okay, the second thing is to have 5 no spend days this week. We're going to keep rolling that goal over and see how we do for the month. And number 3 is to contribute to the investment challenge. So the third goal is to stick to the investment challenge, and we will do well by the grace of God. How are you guys doing with your budget for this second half of the month? And happy Valentine's Day to those who celebrate. I hope you enjoy it. Remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.